Hi guys. I hope everybody is well. Hope you enjoyed your Sunday. Hope everybody's at peace. Hope everybody's experiencing joy, love. And if you're not, I pray for more peace, serenity in your heart. I just wanted to come on, do a quick reading for you guys. Hi. So, I pulled a card from the Starseed Oracle decks because I was getting a message that it was safe to open up your heart. Message was it's safe to love them. Okay. Hey Shay, how you doing, baby? Hey Sunshine. The message was it is safe to love them. So I couldn't connect to the message. So I sat here in meditation and I was thinking about the full moon. So I'm gonna do a video of the full moon on the 31st. And I was thinking about how that's going to open up a big old portal. And it's very important for us to be mindful of where we're at energetically because I just realized that I still get triggered by little things. So you guys need to really work on the heart space. And I started to meditate, and this deck came up. So this deck wasn't out. I pulled it out, shuffled, and this card came up, and it was like, okay, yeah, that's right, Star Brothers. I also got a message prior to getting this card. I got a message, Star Cross Lovers. And then I pulled this card, and it says Star Brothers. So this was confirmation. It says Horus energy, protection, loyalty, and safety and trust. So what they showed me earlier with the it's safe to love them was that your heart is closed off. And because your heart is closed off, it's making it difficult for you to be able to attract new opportunities or to invite support. You're resisting the universe, so to speak. Hey, everybody, Stephanie. Hey, Zoe. Hey, Food Bay Tiara. So let's talk about that for a little bit. A lot of you guys been through a lot. A lot of you guys, and this is more than just on, in regards to love. This is just in general. I feel like a lot of us has been through a lot different scenarios, different circumstances that have made us a little weary of what's to come, right? It's like you get your hopes set up, you have a certain expectation, and then when things don't go the way you plan, it kind of makes you feel a little bit reluctant, especially if you've been hurt multiple times. I feel like a lot of you guys have closed off your heart and have been resisting change, resisting guidance from the universe, not really listening to your intuition or not trusting. So this is a strong message of a need to trust in the divine plan at this time. This is a strong message that you are protected, that you do have loyal supporters, you have star brothers, not only in the energetic spiritual realm, but physically, you have people that are here to support you in your mission, loved ones, friends, people that are put in place to help you get to where you need to be. But you're not letting these people in, you're not letting these energies in, these ancestors in, these spirit guides in. You're blocking off angelic support because you have resisted, because your heart chakra is a bit closed. So they wanted me to address that. Star-crossed lovers came up because I was thinking about doing a sacred soulmate, because when that message was coming through, I wasn't sure if I wanted to, record tonight. I've been resting, you guys. I've been resting, so I haven't been on. I posted a video yesterday, but I've been posting for Patreon. And, it's crazy because October has been a very eventful month for me. I've posted over 70 videos just to my YouTube. I did 24 I did 30 plus extended videos. I did videos for the channel. I'm not including paid private readings. I'm talking about just free content. And then I did paid content for Patreon. So in total, on my channel alone, visibly, you have access to 50 videos at least. Okay, between 40 to 50 videos. And then everything else has been either an extended or Patreon content. So I've been posting a lot. This is the most I've ever posted in the history of me being on YouTube. So I'm very proud of myself. I put out a lot of content. I stay committed to my particular goals. So I'm very proud of myself. But I say all that to say this. I feel like we put a lot of work and effort into healing ourselves, into friendships, into relationships, into just hoping and wishing. And when things don't kind of go out as planned, we kind of get a little discouraged. And Spirit doesn't want you to lose that motivation, that drive, the faith, the aspiration, the dreams, the hopes. They don't want you to lose that. And part of the reason why is you're closing off with your heart chakra. And your heart chakra is where you connect to your compassion. That's the unconditional love center. When you close that off, you're closing off to giving, and then you're also closing off to receiving energy. Hey, Tricia. Bonjour. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm happy you're here too. So I just wanted to kind of come on here and talk to you guys about that because I feel like October 31st is very important. It's a big portal, and you need to mind your energy. Like your energy needs to be right to walk through this portal. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm shuffling this deck because I need to clarify this, but I'm going to pull one more card. I didn't look at the bottom, but Star Keeper, because I'm telling you, star-crossed lovers came through very strongly when I was meditating here. And now I have Earth Pulsing. This is about getting grounded, and all paths lead to home. This is about going within. Wow. Inner authority, intuition, and turn your gaze inward. You guys have to get into self-devotion mode. Really get your vibes very high during this time because this portal is very important for everybody. It is going to break you free from any restrictions and limitations, but you have to be in alignment to this energy that's trying to come in. The energy that's trying to come in is wanting to give you new opportunities, wanting to put you in a different space, but you have to be in alignment energetically, okay, to match that energy that's being, given to you as support. But if you're not vibrationally matching that energy, you may miss your opportunity. You may miss the mark. So I just want everybody to understand that it's important for you guys to put aside problems, worry, materialistic things, and really get centered in your heart and really allow your heart to open so that you can receive the inspiration from Spirit, because Spirit's trying to guide you back home. And home is your safety. Home is whatever makes you feel safe and protected, whatever makes you feel grounded. I love the fact that this card says mother. This is about parenting yourself, mothering yourself, nurturing yourself. And this is also saying that the universe is also mothering you, nurturing you, protecting you like a baby. You're being cradled, you're being supported, you're being guided, watched over. And you need to understand that so that you can find that inner peace that you need to keep moving forward so that you know that everything's going to work out. I think the fear of the unknown is really blocking us from really experiencing the journey and to see it for what it is. I think that we need to turn our gaze inward so that we can see this journey from a different perspective, because everybody's looking at their particular circumstance from a lens of trauma, pain, worry, stress, and anxiety. But if you can kind of detach from that for a moment and really focus on the beauty of what's being offered to you, the beauty of the experience, the unfolding, the transformation that you're going through, I think that we as a collective can really make a big leap forward into the future in a positive way, collectively. Hey, Lena. Hey, Tanya, baby. Thank you for being joining my Patreon page. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's clarify, Star Brothers. Clarify. Wow, true love. Yeah, star-crossed lovers. This is a divine connection. I felt that. And I want you to know that if your main focal point in your life is love, because everything is love, energy, the main higher vibration on this particular realm is love. And if there is some sort of block due to a love situation, you have to understand that this situation is protected, divinely protected. Okay? Because a lot of us, our hearts have been a little bit, I'm not going to say a little bit, some of us a lot of it. Our hearts have been shattered. We've experienced heartbreaking things outside of just love, being in a romantic relationship. Some of us have lost parents. Some of us have lost siblings, family members, brothers, sisters. Just a lot of things happening collectively all over the planet. People are being murdered. There's injustices happening, and there's just so much going on that, as a collective, we have felt, off kilter for a very long time. Some of us are oblivious to what's happening because we're so self-focused, which is okay, right? Because you're viewing life through the lenses of your perspective, right? So in your world, in your universe, you may have experienced something very traumatic, right? And aside from death, you may have experienced some very traumatic events, health scares, loss of employment, instability, and it has caused you to lose that connection that, when a mother has that connection to a baby, that baby feels completely safe. When you have a baby, your baby surrenders into your arms because your baby feels so safe. I feel like we have lost the connection to mother. And I'm talking about the proverbial mom, Mother Earth, nature, the universe, God, the nurturing force that is everywhere all around us. I think we got disconnected from the mothering energy that's provided to us. And we have been walking alone and feeling unsafe and feeling lost, just walking around trying to figure things out. And the universe is saying, stop for a moment and get grounded and reconnect to mother. It says, slow down, time and nature. Reconnect to mother. And this energy is the yin energy that comes from the earth. Yin energy is feminine. So you're needing to get connected to nature or to your inner self, which is also yin energy, so that you can nurture, so you can feel that connectivity to source energy. You are never without that connection, but sometimes people will close off their heart to the connection, and they will go so far into ego that they completely lose it. This is why we have people that kind of go off on the edge and they become emotionalist, or they become almost, soulless. I hope that none of us has come across people like that. I know that they're out there, but for the people that have felt a little bit disconnected or untethered, like you're just floating, like you're just kind of just wandering out there trying to figure life out, know that your steps are ordered. Know that you are protected, because it's here. Protection, loyalty, safety, trust, pulse of mother, inner authority. Not only are you being protected energetically, spiritually, but you also have your own inner authority, your own inner strength that is also guiding you, leading you. And that won't steer you wrong, but you have to trust it. Does that make sense? Yeah, if you don't see slots for today, don't book. Okay, that means I'm not available. Okay, my love. So only book when I'm available, or if I make an announcement that I'm going to go live. Because if I don't put slots out, that means that I'm just not available to do readings. All right. So I'll take a look at that later. Just chat me. Okay, because I'm not doing live readings tonight. Okay, my love. But no, you can just wait till I do go live. Yeah, I feel like that's the problem. We're just so disconnected. We don't feel that nurture because we haven't stopped to slow down. And it's not easy for everybody to slow down, right? We got to work, we got to provide, we got to take care of children, we got to take care of bills, we got to take care of family. The Spirit is saying, make the time to slow down, because they're wanting you to slow down because they're trying to prepare you and get you ready for this new beginning. And this is why I'm saying check in with your energy, because this, at the end of the month, you need to be in alignment to this energetic portal. Do you understand? It's very important. Hey, baby. It's very important that we get in alignment. I'm also seeing that if you are connected to a love connection, this person may feel guilt, but I feel like this is your energy. I don't want to make this about somebody, even though this is about star-crossed lovers. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. I feel like a lot of us have been feeling guilt, a little bit of shame, a little bit of remorse over our own past actions, over our own shortcomings, over our own mistakes. And I feel like this is important because this time that we're in is important, because we're being asked to let go. It says letting go, change, time to move forward, risk, and opportunities. These things will hold you back from walking through that portal, you guys. And I'm not trying to scare anyone, like, but yeah, you can definitely miss these opportunities if you don't pay attention, if you don't slow down, if you don't get connected. If you don't get connected, you're not going to heed the call. You're not going to be directed where you need to be directed. It's like, let's just say there's a train, right? And everybody got to get on this train to make it to some sort of safe haven. But you were too distracted and you missed the call and you missed the train and you get left behind. And it's kind of like that, So I need you guys to really buckle down and really take the time to just go within and just take breaks, just meditate or just sit and get connected to source by going within and really reflecting. Yeah, lessons of Pluto is coming out. Let go of control, power, letting go of control, not trying to control this, where you're being led. I always say, and like I said, awaken your heart center, let love in. That's what I'm saying. Open up the heart chakras right here. I always say, and I used to say this a lot in my older videos. I always used to say, it's the same destination, but it may take some of us longer to get there, right? All paths lead to home means that there was always that one destination that everybody needed to get to, right? Everybody has a destination, but sometimes you get rerouted. And I have an actual video called Reroute. It's a Taurus video. It was a very deep, deep video. I need to find it and repost it. And it was about the universe rerouting you, or you just making the wrong turns, or you missing the opportunities. This is a big opportunity. You don't want to miss this one. And what's happening is that if this is about love, listen, look, let me bring it to the camera so y'all can see. Y'all know I like to show my card. Look, I know everybody here that has commented in my chat are feminines, and you have a divine masculine. And you got some addictions that you need to work through, and him, but mostly you. This is about you today. And it's these emotionally addictive thoughts and negative patterns of behavior And one of the patterns is control. And the way you're controlling this spiritual union is by closing off your heart. That's the only control you really have, right? Especially if they're not talking to you, especially if they're in another relationship. So what do you go and do? Well, I'll teach them a lesson. I'm going to just close my heart. I'm just going to walk away. I'm just going to turn my back. I'm just going to stop loving them, right? Well, the only person you're hurting is yourself, because it says here, you can be vulnerable and trust in this connection. Your fragile heart is safe. So the theme here is safety. It's trusting in the universe. It's trusting in this connection. It's opening up your heart, because I'm telling you, I feel like this October 31st is going to open up a portal that's going to allow you to reconnect, especially if you've been in separation. Now, it could be your masculine missing the boat. You know, maybe your masculine is the problem. Or maybe, never mind. Look, I didn't even realize feminine. So we do. Oh my God, you guys, isn't this amazing? Look, the same message. Divine masculine, heart chakra, awaken your heart center, let love in. Divine feminine, fragile heart. So the moral of the story is, yin, you're the creator. Yin, feminine, you create. You must open up your heart. That's the true portal. I was going to get there, but I'm jumping to the end, kind, so to speak. The true meaning of the October 31st portal is that your heart is the portal. And if you want this, you need to open it up. That's why I said you need to align your energy to what's being offered. The support. The 31st is the support. The universe is going to back you up. It's like a supercharged manifestation day. If you manifest this and you open up your heart, you can receive and give. Your open conduit to the energy. So open up your heart center. Your fragile heart is safe. Awaken, and this person's heart is awakened because of it. So star-crossed lovers, I'm probably going to do another sacred soulmate video for the series. Call it star-crossed lovers, because what they're showing me is that you need to relinquish this control and this power, and you need to open up your heart, or you just missed this opportunity. It's up to you. It's completely up to you. It's whatever you want. All paths will still lead you back to home. It may just take you longer. May take you a couple more lifetimes. I don't know. Do we ever really know? Acceptance. Look, I can't. It says, accepting yourself and others as they are liberates patterns of resistance, open to flow. Can I make this up? Do you see what this says? I'm talking about resisting, being open to the flow. This is the portal is flowing. It's going to be flowing out all this energy that is going to supercharge manifestation and bringing things into culmination for you. But you gotta release this resistance. It says unexpected people, events, messages, travel, or situations. Twin flame, baby, soul fame, honey. There is going to be new patterns for you guys, or this is what's going to heal this union. Your new pattern is to relinquish the control. Your new pattern is to open up your heart and stop playing the victim. Your new pattern is stop holding on to resistance. A lot of people get triggered when they hear the truth. And this is because, there's this wound here that says, I'm ashamed. I made a mistake. I did something wrong. But it's not even about being wrong or right. It's about learning the lesson. Do things differently in order to bring health and vitality to your love life. It's simple. Do things differently. Get in alignment. Okay, because this is big. This is what you want, right? Stop being in denial. If you want it, you want it. It's safe for you to love them. It's okay. It's okay. Don't feel ashamed that you still love someone that hurt you. Don't feel ashamed because you maybe, last week you or last month you or last year you, didn't know your worth. That was then. You're a new person today. Every day you wake up is your new version of yourself. You have unlimited possibilities to recreate yourself. So don't worry about the past. And I'm saying to people, this is if you want it. Now, if you feel in your heart you don't want it because you just can't forgive or just can't forget, that's okay too. But really evaluate why you can't forgive and forget. Do I think that there's some things that are unforgivable? I do. But I think you should do a self-appraisal first and then really look at if you still want it or not, right? But for the people that want it, it's here. It's going to, you are being supported by the universe. And the universe is saying you just got to be open to this flow. Don't resist. Don't try to control it. Accept it. Because it's going to be complete. Whatever this is completely unexpected. It's better than what you have imagined. I'm telling you, I just did the Patreon readings, and it's better than what you have imagined. Let me see what you guys are saying. I mean, I get it. I get that you're tired, but again, it's not, you don't have the same perception as what the universe has a 360 view of the circumstance. And you being exhausted from what? From waiting? What's exhausting you? From thinking about the situation, focusing on it? A lot of times we really need to really pay attention. What are you exhausted? What is making you exhausted? Really think about that. Think about what is really truly causing the exhaustion and start there. Because if this person is living their life, you should be living your life. There shouldn't be any reasons for you to be exhausted unless you're referring to just your own personal life, maybe working, taking care of your children. But if you're talking about this connection, then if you're exhausted, that means you're codependent. That's just the truth. Because that means your focus is on the connection and you're exerting a lot of energy thinking about it. So you shouldn't be exhausted from just waiting. You should not be waiting. You should be living your life. That's okay. But remember, not everybody's a twin flame in this chat. So make sure that when you and that's good to have unconditional love. That's the purpose behind this. But remember, if there is a connection that you are connected to, make sure you're also open to the guidance of the universe. I had a person that I was connected to that was just a karmic soulmate, and I had to be in the energy of acceptance of that. And that took me a while to because I was in denial for a long time. Because I get back to the universe, why is it taking so long? It's because that was my person, Hi, Liz. So it's a big time for all of us, It's a big time. Give me one more message for the collective. It's a big time. I told you. Y'all think this is a joke. We have miracles and blessings. Can y'all see? My light reflects, so sometimes I can't see. Miracles and blessings. Everything has its gifts. I'm telling you. This is what they're trying to. This is why Star Brothers is here. Star Brothers is about spiritual support. Let me find it in this book. Okay, it says, I'm reading it from the book. See, Star Brothers. It says, you're more protected than you can imagine. It's safe to open the back of your heart. You're being called to be open to receiving a new level of support now from those in your life and from the benevolent beings you're connected with. Through ancestral patterns, current life traumas, and past life karmic impression, many of us have become mistrustful and suspicious of loyalty and have blocks when it comes to receiving support. We've learned that we need to go at life alone. That it's not safe to let our guard down and open up our hearts. That the world isn't a friendly place. The Star Brothers want you to have a new experience of life on Earth. Want you to feel deeply secure and safe, even if you're not going through a difficult time. I'm sorry, even if you're going through a difficult time. They want you to hand over your fears to them, to see them as opportunities to let in more love. They're guiding you to stay open to receiving a greater level of support than you can ever imagine, of both in this world and beyond, to call in your team of loyal protectors and supporters, both physically and energetically. They want you to learn to soften through life's ups and downs and to learn to open your heart, especially when it most wants to harden. Big message. Even when your heart wants to harden, keep it open. Unconditional love, compassion. Demonstrate love. See? Demonstrate love. It says find out what is important to those you love and act on it. So it's important. You got a miracle and blessing coming. I mean, it's a very clear message. It's just about getting back centered, get grounded, get back connected. Go, do some earth pulsing or what we call planting yourself in earth. You can dig a hole, put your feet in it, and cover your feet underground, just to, like you're planting something. Get rooted back into earth. I used to do this a lot. I used to dig holes and put my feet in and cover my feet and sit there and plant myself into Mother Earth to feel her pulse. Get connected, ground. You don't have to do that, but you can walk barefooted. You can sit under a tree. If you can't get to nature because of the weather, you can get connected in your home by live plants. Really connect by meditating, going within, and really getting back connected to source, where there's no fear and no worry, there's no question, there's nothing. You know that everything is going to work out. So you're at complete peace. You're at peace. So they're saying be open to the support, because they're going to tell you what needs to be done to get this goal or to get this union back on track. Hey, Nancel. Okay, woke up sassy. So codependency doesn't just have to be with love. You know that with love relationships, you know that, right? So that's why I asked, what's making you exhausted? I can't read everything you're writing in the chat. So if that triggered you, then that's something you have to look at, my love. That's what I'm saying. I didn't say this is not. I just said that in the chat. It's not just about your twin flame. So if that triggered you, that's something you got to look at. Because I just asked you, what's making you exhausted? Is it your life? Is it other things that you got going on? Is it working? That's what I said. So yeah. What's the difference between a soulmate and a twin flame? A soulmate and a twin flame. Your twin flame comes in to really mirror back your core wounds that you have within yourself. Okay. It's like they're not half of your soul. That doesn't make sense. I don't promote that they're one half of your soul. Technically, we're all sparks of an oversoul, so I don't promote that. Okay. So it's someone that mirrors you. They are masculine energy and you're feminine, or vice versa. It doesn't matter your gender, but they're usually mirroring back aspects of yourself that need to heal. And it is a spiritual union. So it is a very spiritual union, because what's going to happen is when your twin flame comes in, it's going to be a catalyst for your transformation. So usually when a twin flame or a sacred soulmate comes in your life, it's during a time where you have already been awakened and you're in the process of ascending to a higher level. You may have made a request to the universe that you wanted some change. You may have requested for your true love partner to come in. So they usually show up after you make requests or prayers. It's very different because everybody in your life is a soulmate. Everybody you connect to is a karmic soulmate. But your so-called twin flame, it's more intense. Usually it starts off as a very karmic relationship. Yes, because twin flame unions, you don't integrate when you're still in the karmic cycle. You don't integrate if you're still codependent. You will not integrate if you still have core wounds such as fear of rejection, ego issues, materialism. You're not going to integrate when you're still struggling with 3D low vibrational traumas. You have to work through those traumas. So sometimes when you're ready to or being prepared for union, they'll come in and trigger something within you, and you'll trigger something within them to help them go through their transformation. It's usually one partner is a little bit more awakened than the other. So the one that's less awakened, they have to end karmic cycles. They have to do a lot of healing of wounds. So it can take a very long time to integrate into union. And most of the time, people don't integrate with their twin flame because they're not putting in the necessary work to really heal the traumas and the wounds that they have. A lot of people will think that they're healed, but they're not really healed. They still have repressed emotions. This is why people come in and they trigger you, because it's just to show you, it's just to reflect the things that you still have to work on. So a lot of people don't connect, they don't go into union because they don't understand the whole concept of the twin flame journey. The first union needs to take place within self. You must come into union with yourself first. You must, heart, mind must align first, yin yang within you. We have the energies within us. Our yin and yang must be in alignment first before you can integrate into union. You must go through the karmic cycles. You must end them. You must clear up karma. You must heal wounds. You must learn your lessons. And once you do, if both of you are energetically on the same page, then you are ready to come into union. But it can take years. It just depends on the person. It depends on the person that's experiencing the union. So everybody has a potential to go into union with any of the soulmates you come in contact with. But sometimes there's a lot of fragmenting of people's souls, and there's a lot of trauma. And sometimes it's hard for people to forgive. A lot of people are walking around thinking that they're healed, and it's not the case, because healing is progressive. There's no real ending of your healing journey. So it's a continual thing. You're continually learning and growing. So, a lot of times people will say, I'm healed, but it's not necessarily 100% true. There's a lot of patterns that people need to work through, but you have to put in the work. And one of the biggest things is the heart chakra has to stay open. And a lot of times people will close off their heart chakra because for them, it's just a way of them protecting themselves. But a lot of people don't realize when they close off their heart chakra, they're also closing off the flow to receiving, not only just love, but, remember the main energy vibration, the highest one here in this plane is love. So it's blocking off yin energy. Yin energy is very creative. It's primordial feminine energy. It's dark, chaotic energy. This is why the feminine needs to keep their hearts open, because vibrationally it helps the collective. It's not just for you to go into union with someone. It's not just for, a relationship. It's bigger than that. There's a bigger picture. So a lot of times your twin comes in just to kind of awaken you, teach you a lesson, and you don't necessarily go into union with them. But people romanticize the twin flame journey. So they turn it into like this thing where they have to be with this particular person, and that's not what this is about. Yes, you can be with a person, but you both have to be in alignment. You both have to want it. It has to be mutual. So a lot of times people will hang on to the hopes of connecting to someone and end up spending a lot of time, a lot of years waiting in a period of a state of stagnation, and they stay stuck. They don't heal. They don't move past old paradigms, old cycles, because they have convinced themselves that they have to be with one person. That's because they're still dependent on somebody else. Okay. Because if your person's not in alignment to where you're at, and they're vibrationally not in alignment to how you feel, and they're out there living their life and you're sitting around waiting on them, what have you learned? You're supposed to keep living. You're supposed to keep moving forward. You're supposed to keep connecting and living your life like it's golden, not waiting, not having expectations, but keeping your heart open, having unconditional love for them, having compassion for them, but also still living your life and also being okay with the path that they choose. And a lot of times they don't choose to connect. They don't choose to go into union because they resist it out of fear, or because they just don't want to do the healing. It's not easy. Healing is difficult. The twin flame journey is very difficult. It comes with a lot of pain, and some people don't want to deal with that. They want to stay in their old paradigms. They want to stay in their old conditioning. They want to stay delusional. They want to stay in denial. So it is what it is. But you only have power over your own free will and your own actions and decisions. So that's your focal point. Your focal point should be going within. That's why you're always to put yourself first, okay? So that you don't end up getting hurt and you don't end up wasting a lot of time stagnant, stuck, and not moving forward. It's very important that you guys are very honest and very transparent with this journey, okay? Because a lot of people don't understand certain words that they say. They don't really understand the true meanings of them. So they get caught up in a storyline and they don't really see the big picture. Big picture is collectively how everybody's being affected by this connection, by your own healing process. Collectively, you as a sign is affecting, right? You as your own individual sign, you come in with a mission, right? Collectively. We come from soul groups, and we kind of spark off into little smaller fragments, and then we experience from different perspectives, but there's always a larger group, oversoul, so to speak, is what they call it, an oversoul. That's the higher self. So when you connect to people in your tribe, it's always going to feel like family. It's always going to feel familiar, because that is someone that is part of you. You're connected to that person. You will have the same experiences. You will probably experience the same signs, the same partner, like the same similar situations. You'll have very, very profound similarities. And I'm talking about, now I'm not talking about like just close family members. I'm just talking about people you meet throughout your life, people you encounter. It's not by chance. Everything is like, it's just like a big chess game. People are being put into place because vibrationally it's affecting the collective. It's creating a ripple effect. So you may be directed to go relocate and work at a particular location because your vibrational resonance is needed, or you're to heal somebody else. You may need to work at a particular location because your energy alone is affecting the people there. It's helping them to awaken. I remember working at my last job, before becoming an entrepreneur, and everybody used to ridicule me because I was vegan. Nobody was into veganism at my job. And after a couple of years, everybody started getting interested and everybody started to kind of be open to me because I was different. I came in and I was going through my own transformation at the time. So I started wearing my hair different. I stopped wearing makeup. And everybody was just a little bit like, well, who are you? And then they started to accept my point of views, my lifestyle, and they became a little bit open. And these are people that were very closed-minded. Some of the people there and a lot of the people there became a little bit open-minded, would ask me questions, would start doing, eating vegan. So it was really interesting. It was really interesting. It's more than that. You're also learning. You're also clearing out karma with people. So it's a lot of things that are happening. It's very complex. A lot of strings are being pulled in the background. A lot of pieces are being moved into place in order to get certain scenarios to play out, So that's why it's important for you guys to stay open so you don't miss these opportunities, so you don't resist the support. Because if you're asking for a particular outcome and you're not listening to your intuition, it's like it defeats the purpose. And that part of that is because of patterns. It's because of negative patterns of behavior and self-limited beliefs, ego, etc. So everybody's individual situation is different, of course. Everybody's different. Everybody is on a different wavelength. Everybody's experiencing differently. Their thought process is different. Their trauma is different. Their conditioning is different. But collectively, we're all being conditioned through social constructs, through social engineering, through social cues, programming. You have people being put in place to confuse you on your journey. There are people out there that are misinforming people, and not intentionally, like they don't have an awareness of it, but their purpose. Everybody has a mission. Everybody has their own mission, and not everybody that's in the spiritual community necessarily has an awareness of what they speak of. So you just gotta use your own discernment and your own inner authority. It's very important. Okay, it's very important to be to rely on your own inner authority, to turn your gaze within. Hey, Astral Leap Mind. Why you say that? What happened? So, yeah, we got a miracle and blessing coming. Let's throw a card on miracles and blessings. Okay, that didn't want to come all the way out. Ooh. Okay, reflection is very big. Okay. Be careful of what's being projected. See, can I make this up? I can't. Be open to this and open your heart. Be open. I'm telling you, because you got some sort of action that you're going to need to take in order to get this new beginning. It's going to require courage. Okay. And Jupiter is the 9th house. It's about expansion. It's about your beliefs. It's about spirituality. It's your ascension. And again, emotional triggers are big. Don't be triggered around this time. Be careful not to let these, your own emotional triggers. A lot of people are still dealing with triggers. I'm telling you. Okay. I just had one tonight. And I was like, okay. When I get triggered, I look at it and I'm like, okay, why am I triggered? Why is this triggering me? Right? So be careful. Okay? Because it don't matter where you are on the planet, you are always safe within your own meat suit, your own body. You can go within. You have to be so solid and so healed that nothing can affect you. Nothing can break your balance. You have to get really strong, because you know what the full moon does, right? The full moon draws out emotions. It's a big magnet. The moon is going to intensify your emotions. So you need to be very careful with these triggers. This is why I said that you need to be very mindful of your energy. Start getting grounded. Start getting at a place where nothing shakes you, nothing rocks your core, nothing gets to you. It's not going to be easy, of course, but you can try. Don't be reactionary. Don't let things, create a reaction out of you. And be mindful of the things that you guys are saying and thinking. Because a lot of people, I'm telling you, will try you. Someone just asked that question. Everybody is karmic. Everybody, you come in karmically. Everybody comes in as a karmic. People say karmic, twin flame to try to differentiate the two, but even the twin flames start as karmic partners. When you are doing the runner chaser, that's karmic. That's not integration into union. That's still mirroring wounds. You come out of that once you go through the transformation. The purpose of the twin flame is for you to address those wounds, to prepare you for union. But the karmic cycle has to end first. Once you come out of that karmic relationship or karmic cycle, then you can integrate into union. So technically, everybody's a karmic. Everybody's karmically a karmic soulmate. Everybody is here because you have a karmic connection with them through a past life. What's the difference between me and my masculine being in a karmic cycle versus us being prepared for union? Just look at whether you're in union with them or not. If you're not, you're still karmically in a cycle. How do you know? We've been in separation for a very long time. My masculine or feminine is in another relationship. My masculine or feminine is resisting the connection with me. My masculine or feminine has addictions. And if they got addictions, and if they are codependent, if they are having certain issues, you're mirroring this person. And your job is to heal your wounds. Okay? While they're going through their own learning experience and their own ascension or awakening, you are to heal your wounds. And everybody's wounds are going to show up differently through different people in our lives. We have family that we're still working karma out with. A lot of people think that just because they forgive their counterpart, that they still don't have to heal wounds, but you do, because you may still have family members or friends that are still toxic to you, or that you still have codependent relationships with, or relationships that you still need to heal from. You still have childhood trauma you still have to work through, right? So it's not just about the twin flame, which I have mentioned earlier, but you just jumped in, so you might have to go back and rewind. But I already explained all of that, okay? So, hey, Deshaun. Yeah, so it's not just about the union, it's about healing stuff within yourself. So be mindful, are you coming from ego, or are you coming from a higher self-awareness? Because we got a lot of work. I still got work to do. I got a lot of work to do on myself. And I'm very transparent with you guys about that. Look at this shit. I'm telling you guys. But for a lot of you guys, wish fulfillment, because a lot of you guys are doing the work. A lot of you guys are doing the work. Look at this. Divine timing. I'm telling you, miracles and blessings and wish fulfillment. We have action. We have a new beginning. You got something good. And this is the time to be open to this support from the universe. To open up your heart. To be completely honest with yourself. Okay? To be completely honest with yourself. Okay? Because there is a beautiful new beginning. And I'm not just talking about just this union. I'm talking about just your life. It's not going to be the same. It's not going to look the same. Yeah, this is the icing on the top, but I'm talking about not only because for a lot of you, this is just heart mind alignment. This is just inner union. This is your own union with self. But I'm talking about a different lifestyle, a different life, a life that's not going to be riddled with struggle and strife and pain and suffering and whatever you guys have been through. Everybody's situation is different, right? Not letting people around you affect your energy and learning to disconnect from the people you need to disconnect from so that you can break free. Because a lot of times we're still dealing with cycles with people around us. We still have to deal with other karmics, other karmic soulmates, family, friends, co-workers that we're karmically linked to because of past life situations, conflicts, and lessons that we still need to learn, things that we still need to forgive and heal from, debt that we need to pay. So there's a lot of stuff happening. So yeah, it's a big it's a big thing that's happening. We're moving into the age of Aquarius, and I told you autumn was going to be very significant. Autumn ends December 21st, 2020, which is technically Mayan, on a Mayan calendar, the end of the world, not necessarily, but the world we know as it is. We are actually in the year 2012, Gregorian time. We're in the year 2020. We're going through a major change in our whole, our society and our world is going to be shaped on different beliefs and values and morals and constructs. There's a dismantling of patriarchal rule, and the Divine Mother is going to be reintroduced as a philosophy, as a standard. Divine Mother energy or feminine energy has been removed. Even in our expression of God, we only refer to God as a man, but in everything that we look at in life, there is a mother, right? I even made a post in a video about this, and I talked about how they removed our concept of mother from everything that we know and made it all men. Everything is a man. Our God is a man. Our world is run by men. But when we talk about the nurture and the protection of God, that is mother energy. When we talk about safety and protection, that's father energy. So it is a balance of both. It is about becoming whole. That is the point of the union. It's about you no longer being a fragmented soul. It's of you being whole, coming back into union with self first. So feminine masculine may not even mean you and your twin are going to get back together, but it does mean that you're going to get it, but you're going to get it together. You're no longer going to be half of you or, because a lot of you know what I'm talking about, where you just don't feel like yourself. You just don't feel completely like yourself. You don't feel completely fulfilled. You don't feel completely at home. You don't feel completely safe. You don't feel completely centered. You don't feel completely grounded. This is that disconnected, that untethered energy. It's not everybody. There's some people are grounded. Some people are secure. Some people think they are. But a lot of us are not. A lot of us are, like I said, really just trying to figure it out. But this is an opportunity for you to figure it out. Just be open to what's coming. And it's beautiful what's coming. It is a blessing. And it's right here, miracle and blessing. And to top it off, we have Jupiter energy, which is the planet of expansion. Jupiter went direct, I believe, already. But this is about the ninth house, and this is about ascension. This is about you walking through that portal, and you have a whole new life, right? Because your outlook is different. Your outlook is different. You're no longer this person that is broken. Look at this broken mirror. right? If you were to look at your reflection in the mirror, could you say you are 100% happy with what you see? If your question is no, then you still need to heal. But right now, they're just asking you to be open. They're saying, be open. Healing is progressive. That's something you're going to be doing all your life. They want you to be open. Okay? So I'm going to throw one more card on the table, and I'm going to let you guys go. I hope this was helpful. Oh, God, I'm always on here for a long time. Thank you guys for liking the chat. Ooh, look at that. Didn't I say mommy energy? Look at that. Awakening, nurture, compassion. Look at that. Very in alignment. Ooh, epiphany. This is what's coming in. I'm telling you, a breakthrough. A breakthrough. Finally. 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 Everything that you've been praying for, hoping for. Everything that you've been working so hard for. It's coming. Get into this energy of nurture. Get into this energy of compassion. Get into this energy of being open, being awakened. Okay? Because I'm telling you guys, this is beautiful. This is a big, big thing. Like, I can't wait to do a video for the full moon to see what comes through. Because if it's looking like this now, imagine, I'm probably going to do it the day before the full moon to prep you guys, to get you guys ready. I also want to do, I want you guys to follow my soul therapy channel so that I can talk about really checking within yourself to make sure that you guys are really doing your healing work. Okay? Because I've been seeing a lot of people that have been really just not really focusing on the things they need to focus on when it comes to their healing. So please follow me on my soul therapy channel because I'm posting videos there. I'm going to get caught up. I started the October videos for each sign. They're very short, but it's just what you need to focus on. It's the soul therapy sessions. So please follow me. It's in the description. My second channel is it will say my second channel. Just click on it and follow me there. The more subscribers will help get the channel out there. I focus on healing on that channel. I focus on really getting people to heal because a lot of people I speak to are in denial. And sometimes when you shed a little bit of truth or you ask some questions, it kind of triggers them, and that's okay. It's supposed to, because it's supposed to let you know that, okay, maybe there's something I still need to work on. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you, sweetie. I love you too. So follow me on that channel so that I'm telling you guys, I didn't even count the soul therapy readings that I've done. I did over 60 readings this month, you guys. Free content, like 60. Well, not my extendeds in my Patreon. Those are not free, but for the most part, the bulk of my readings are on YouTube. This month I was on fire. Like, I just been putting out content. And I said in my Patreon videos that, I had an expectation of what I wanted to see as far as my channel growth. And Spirit is trying to show me on what to focus on. Spirit has been really working with me. I've been doing a lot of shadow work because I've been healing through this fear. I guess I have a fear of success or failure that has been hindering me. I've been really working on doing affirmations and working on loving myself and knowing that I deserve more. And I've been struggling with growing my channel, and Spirit has been really working with me to motivate me to break free of some sort of oppressed feelings of undeservingness or unworthiness. And it's easy for me to be like, well, I feel good about myself. But when I'm really honest with myself, no, I'm still struggling with self-worth, because whenever I feel like I'm not accomplishing a goal, it affects my worth. So I've been working through that. So I've just been keeping busy. I've been staying consistent, and I'm not focusing on numbers because I know that that will come, because that's the lesson. It's for me not to set an expectation of having to see a certain result for me to feel good about myself. You understand what I'm saying? Spirit wants me to feel good and successful within myself with where I'm at. And that's what with a lot of you guys too, if you're having struggles with breaking financial barriers. Okay, I'm stable, but as far as me trying to reach a certain goal that I set for myself, I feel like there's a little hurdle that I need to get past. So I've been really working on that. So you guys, my soul therapy, I'm going to be talking about that, and I'm going to be very open and very transparent with you about my journey. And I want you guys to also be, because I spoke to a few people, and a lot of the responses that I'm getting, a lot of people are still stuck. And I'm just like, oh, ooh, this is not good. This is why I'm making this video. A lot of people are still stuck. A lot of people are still stuck. And I'm going to be honest with people. And it's okay if people don't want to hear what I got to say. That's okay. Can't force you. But that's going to be your bad, not mine. So I want you guys to follow me there so that I can help y'all. Okay. And remember, my whole thing is not I'm a guru. I'm not no guru, but I'm walking this journey with you. We're helping each other out, right? It's a mutual symbiotic relationship. It's mutual. I'm no better than anybody. You understand what I'm saying? I may have a gift to read cards, but I'm still learning to be human just like you. And I'm balancing being spiritual just like you. So don't let ego get in your way, okay? Because a lot of times, and it happens to me too, sometimes my ego gets in my way, and I'm trying to work through that. I'm trying to really be open to support, not only energetically and spiritually, which I do have, but also from people like, my subscribers, my tribe. So please follow me on that channel. I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys got what you guys came here for. I hope that you keep your heart open, keep this yin energy flowing. This is the key. That yin energy, mother energy, that is the key. That is the creative primordial force. We are the creators. We have to keep that energy flowing. If we block it, we can't create, right? Can't manifest. So hopefully this was helpful. I love you guys so much. I might come back with another video. I didn't even show you guys what was under Epiphany. I feel like your masculine is having a major awakening because you have reopened your heart. I feel like the people that have opened their heart, truly opened their heart to this connection, your person is being triggered by that. I feel like all the work you've been doing on yourself, your person has been also feeling the change, the shift. So this is what's happening for somebody out there. Epiphany, breakthrough. We have unexpected with the storm card. This is my divine intervention. This is the spiritual support that's coming through. And then we got twin flames. Baby, soul flames, honey. Okay, I have a spoken word poem. It's somewhere on my computer. I'm going to post it. It's me reading a poem. I kind of did a little, what is it called? I did my own. What are those people called that make beats? I produced it. I used Audacity. I have to find it. And it's called Transcendent Love. I wrote it like 5 years ago. It's called Transcendent Love. And it's a good poem. I might share it with you guys. All right. Good night, you guys. Should I come back? How many votes for me to come back with a sacred soulmate? How many people wants to vote? I don't know what I should come back with. Usually I wait for spirit to speak to me. Sacred soulmates. I might do star-crossed lovers. Yeah, I might do star-crossed. I might do that. Okay. She said, come back. Who else? Should I do Secret Soulmates? Star-crossed lovers? Now that's like an unfolding of a book. If y'all pay attention, I have a whole playlist. If y'all go and look at the playlist and look at the first video all the way until the last video I did, it's like a like chapter book. I don't know if anybody caught that. That's why I put it in the playlist. A lot of people don't really like my channel's not big, but if you really look at the playlist and look at the first message, it's building up a storyline. I looked at it the other day and I was like, oh shoot, this is actually basically explaining your whole twin flame journey to you. So if you want to know about your journey, you got to watch that playlist. From the first video I did up until now, I think I got a good 10, 15 videos, really just going step by step, explaining the whole journey and what's going on with your masculine and everything. And even the karmic, those are part of the twin flame. I think that I got them listed in there. Even the succubus ones, those are part of the Sacred Soulmates video series as well. All right, I'm gonna come back. The woman to woman is of Sacred Soulmates. It's in there. It should be. I'll go fix it. I'll go add it if it's not in there. Now I did the woman to woman part 1, and when I came back and did the second one, I changed the title, and it was the same title, but the second one was. I think it was the one where the masculine wanted to say, I'm sorry. So that was the second one, woman to woman. And the next one was, I'm sorry. I think that was the last one I did. Yeah, that was part 2. I just changed the title up a little bit because it was being channeled from the masculine's point of view. And when I asked Spirit, what was part 2? The masculine came through. Like he literally came through and hijacked the reading and wanted to say he was sorry. So I didn't put part 2, but that was actually part 2. Thank you. All right. So I'll be back. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for liking. Please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Please go check out my other channel. Please support the other channel. I would really appreciate if you guys like it. Get me to 1,000 so I can monetize the other channel. You guys go ahead and start your YouTube channels now. It's going to be very auspicious for you to start making your own YouTube channels. Okay. Thank you guys. I love you guys so much for watching. You guys have a wonderful evening. Bye.